Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Morning, so everybody, guys. Let's take a look in the gold market. So, as we have discussed the situation within the last couple of weeks, probably, and we said that as market has turned to the consolidation, it's probably will spend some time inside the triangle, and major action on the daily chart will start as soon as we will get either breakout itself out from the triangle or some clear signs that really could happen. And one of the signs that we have discussed in the last week, we said that actually it could become the classical weakness of the market inside the pattern. So as you know from the classical technical analysis, so market should move inside some consolidation from one border to another. But if market fails to reach the opposite border and turn down before reaching the opposite trend line, it could become the sign of the weakness, and very often it leads to the breakout in the corresponding direction. So in our case, it will be a downside. Also, there are two other moments exist. It's also interesting. First of all, take a look at the monthly pivot point. So market has moved above it, but on Fridays during the collapse, it has moved again below it. So it means that the overall sentiment on the market stands bearish by the pivot framework and mostly suggests the downward action. So second moment is that take a look at its overall price action. It doesn't look like the thrusting action. We don't have something of that kind of behavior. So mostly it looks as just a retracement. A lot of overlapping candles, deep retracement back in the range of the previous session. So mostly, as you can see, sessions are equal in the range. Long spikes here, so it's definitely some kind of the retracement action. And sooner or later it should be over. So if we will be correct, and indeed if downward action will happen, the first destination point that we will be watching for is 1250. 1250, as you can see, this is the monthly pivot support one, and 127 extension of the butterfly. So potentially we could get the butterfly pattern here. That's what we have on the daily chart. Now, speaking on the intraday charts, guys, there's two moments also. First of all, we've got this triple to sell rather perfect. So it has started on Friday. Also here, guys, in this area, if you remember, we have discussed about it. We have the butterfly and the three drive sell. Yes, market, the three drive hasn't quite reached the final destination point, just for a few 50 cents, and has dropped earlier. But appearing of the three drive here was rather clear, and we have talked about it within the two sessions before the final breakout has happened. Speaking on this triple to sell, so it also looks very harmonic because take a look, the AB equals CD part of this pattern is also very symmetric. The speed of the AB and the CD leg is the same as the distance. So usually when the market shows such harmonic behavior, it overall pattern is more reliable and bring more confidence. This collapse also was very fast. So that is what we have inside of the triangle, and this is really a big challenge on possible downward continuation. Of course, I do not know definitely, since as you know, this gold market right now is mostly driven by geopolitical tensions, some fundamental events. That's more major background right now rather than technicals. But taking into consideration purely technical picture, I would suggest this downward action probably should continue. And this could become really the first step on a possible breakout of the triangle. At least currently it looks so. On the hourly chart, you can see market has reached 1273 fib support. This is major fib support from these lows. So upward action has started to the top, 618. So very fast drop. This is our three drive sell pattern. As you remember, in general, here is our wedge pattern that has been broken. So we also have talked about in previous sessions. So you can see rather clear action was here. butterfly as well. It's been completed here. So, and on next week, we probably could watch for some retracement. So it'll be 1277, 1280 area. Hardly retracement will be very significant because market is not at oversold right now on the daily chart. This downside action just has started. Market still inside of the triangle. That's why here probably the bounce could be maybe this confidence resistance. It's a good area where we could watch for a possible opportunity to sell. And let's keep watching what will happen on the next week. So currently our major event that we will be watching for is breakout of this triangle. And also interesting how market will behave here on the intraday chart, whether it will follow in the downside direction.